Hey, the ghetto Batman returns. He's been too busy taking selfies. This is 32 random questions asked by you guys. Selfie.
Ooh, it is getting hot in there. I have allergies today. That's why I feel sometimes. This hat says security on it. Handmade by this lady who goes to my job and sells these hats, and she gave this to me for $3.50. Thank you very much. Figured I'd showcase it. This is how some of the people dress. Hey, don't talk. Anyway, this is 32 questions, 32 random questions. It's a parody to Jessica Happens. I saw her on her channel. I saw it on her channel, and I figured I liked it, and it's a good idea. I figured I'd make a little video about it, a little parody. I've written all these down in my little journal. I have a journal. It's a pretty cool journal, if you ask me. Leather bound. Looks like something you'll see on National Treasure, the movie. Anyway, let's get this thing cracking. 32 questions, random questions, so you can get to know me better. Number 1! My favorite attribute of my body. That's easy. It's gotta be my long, thick legs. They hold me up when I want to be held up, and they kick stuff when I want to kick stuff, like doors, tires, puppies, kittens, stuff like that. It's a joke, so stop crying. There's gonna be a lot of these little jokes in there. Do I sleep with anything under my pillow? Well, when I was a baby, I used to sleep with teeth under my pillow, and magically I'd get a quarter. But now I sleep with a gun on top of my pillow, in case the Nazis want to come in and, do stuff. My dream job. This is pretty cool. I guess there's no such thing as a cowboy astronaut, because I'd love to be a cowboy astronaut. Little hat, little 6-shooter, floating around on a horse on the moon. No, my dream job will probably be owning my own recycling business, just like my father does. He does really good for himself, too. I know how it works and all the ins and outs of it. I'd love to have that. I'd love to have my own recycling job. My own recycling business. Number 4 is my favorite food. Has to be my mom's shepherd's pie, without a doubt. She passed away back in 2009, and I can never have that again. Even if I eat shepherd's pie again, I'll never be that same, because she made everything. She made, everything that goes into it is so good. Well, that was pretty good. Number 5, do I even lift? Every time I go to the bathroom, I lift. I lift heavy. Throw up my back. No, I'm joking. I'm not joking anyway. But yeah, I do go to the gym sometimes. Get my Swolverham Lincoln on. I usually do, I usually do a lot of swimming. And some lift. I lift, but not as much as I should. Number 6 is the best time of my life. What was the best time of my life? It has to be today. Because today I woke up again, and today is the best day of my life. Until tomorrow. And then that'll be the next day, the next time, the best thing in my life, whatever. Number 7. What makes you cry? What makes me cry? I'd have to say forklifts make me cry. When I was about 12 or 13 years old, I was at my dad's recycling center, and I was standing on the tire of the forklift, and the guy named Jason Kruger, he was operating the forklift, and he was hammered drunk. And he was trying to push the refrigerator. He was trying to get the forklifts to drop the refrigerator off, so I had to stand on the tire and push it. As soon as the refrigerator fell off into the bin, he backs up. My foot's still on the tire, and it gets sucked up into the wheel well, and the forklift runs it over, my left foot. Yeah, that's what makes me cry, is forklifts. Number 8, my phobias. I'd have to say when I swim or when I surf, it's dark water. You don't know how deep it is. It could be 10 feet or 100 feet. You don't know if there's any monsters in there or seaweed that's going to touch your foot and you're going to freak out. And swimming at night in the ocean, I do it all the time, but it's still kind of creepy. That and spiders. I don't like spiders. I don't like the way they crawl. I just don't like them. Number 9, things that I despise. I despise chocolate. The worst thing on the planet. Oh, another text. The worst thing on the planet is chocolate, especially that chocolate syrup crap. The taste of it, the smell, it kills. I do not like that. I despise chocolate. I don't despise the people who eat it. I just don't like it. What was my favorite job? My favorite job had to be either working at my dad's recycling center or NASCO, because those two jobs are so hardcore. You know what a hard day's work is if you work those jobs, especially NASCO. They don't play around. You don't have your daddy there to help you. You have some old foreman guy at NASCO screaming at you, calling you an idiot. Kind of like the recycling center. Number 11. Do I sleep with my sheets tucked in or not? Oh, this is on Jessica Happens. She answered this question. I myself like being tucked in, again, as super tight as possible, like a little cocoon, like a little claycoon. Little cocoon. But when I wake up, all the sheets are off, and I'm like halfway on my bed, and there's a dog licking my face. 12. Have I stolen anything? Only hearts. I've stolen a couple hearts from the hospital once. They're in like this cooler, and I want to steal some hearts. No, I haven't stolen anything. When I was a little kid, I took a piece of gum. I had to be 7 years old. I took a piece of gum, and my mom found out about it, and she made me walk back to the store with her and apologize, and I gave it back to him. Number 13, do I count my steps? Again, you Jessica, happens into this too. I do count my steps sometimes. When before I would drive the car, good old Pilgor, I would have to walk to work, and it's about 5 miles, and it took me, I think it was like 8,000 steps or something like that. I was bored. I had no radio, no iPod, nothing. Just walk, and every time I get to 100, I'd stick a thumb out as I'm walking. I get to 200, stick another finger out, and then when I get to 1,000, I'd use my eyes. My mark would be 1,000 here. It sounds weird. I know I should just stop talking about it. 14. Where would I hire? I wouldn't hire anything. Where would I hide buried treasure? I wouldn't bury it. I would swallow it. I would swallow all the gold coins, all the diamonds, as much as I can swallow. I would swallow it. That way I know exactly where it's at, and no one's going to get it. Eventually they will, but at that time I don't think they want to have it. 15. My favorite movies. Favorite movie, hands down, has to be Full Metal Jacket. I know that word for word. I can say that every line, everything. And that and MacGruber. I love MacGruber. Very good movies. I can watch it over and over again. 16. Things to do. Oh, favorite things to do by alone. Oh, well, I like fishing. I like driving. Man, I'm a loser. I don't really have that many things to do. Make videos, play music on my guitar. Really just go outside, just walk around. That's about it. Nothing really. I'm kind of a schmuck. 17, my pet peeves. My pet peeves are people who are rude to fast food workers or servers, or just rude in general, self-entitled douchebaggery. You know, I've seen people yell at other people, and people who turn food back. If I'm on a day, or if I'm with friends and we go out and we order some soup or order some food, and the person goes, "Oh, you know what? This soup's too cold. Send it back." I'm like, man, really, dude? Shut up and eat. There's times where I've been at restaurants and I ordered something else. I got something completely, totally different, and I just, "Oh, thanks a lot, man. Cool, no problem." I'm not going to turn food back. You don't mess around with your mechanic and people who handle your food and your doctors. You don't screw those people over. Number 18. My first concert that I went to was a Metallica concert. Ooh, that was bad. That was a Death Magnetic tour. I think in 2009. November of 2009. Favorite band in the world? Man, I got to see him. My brother took me there with his ex-girlfriend at the time, or his girlfriend at the time. And they blew our brains out, man. For 2 days after that, my neck was hurting because I was just going crazy, and it's pretty cool. 19, my favorite shoes. My favorite shoes are anything that fits me because I wear size 16s. And the rumor is very true. It's really hard for me to find big shoes. Right now I have Adidas on, running shoes, and I have Hush Puppies that my dad gave me. I wear shoes till they explode like a bomb. You know, size 16s, you can't find them in stores. The biggest ones they have are 14s, and those are like, I was wearing those in high school. But favorite shoes or anything that fits. I'll wear pink, Dora the Explorer shoes if they're in size 16s. Anything that fits. I don't care about Nikes or J's or Jordan, whatever they are. I don't care. If they fit me, they're my favorite shoes. Number 20. Do I cry when I'm happy? No, I only cry when I'm getting ran over by forklifts. 21. My last concert was Motorhead at the House of Blues a couple years ago. My brother and I went there, and we got into a mosh pit, and I had my new shoes. I was in the mosh pit, we're circling around, and somebody steps on my shoe, and I pick it up, and the whole sole comes off. Ruined my only pair of shoes. So I got home, had to glue them back like an idiot. No, not like an idiot. Like a person who knows how to get things done. So I fixed my shoes. I had them for like a month, and I found some new shoes. I have to order them online and stuff like that. But my last concert was Motorhead, and it was awesome. My brother and I were standing there. Some bald-headed guy just shoulder checks me, walking around. So I push him back, and that's how we start the mosh pit. And Lemmy, the singer, stops the music, and he points at my brother and I. He goes, "You've got these two people down here busting their ass." And he's pointing to the people upstairs in the cheap seats. He goes, "You ought to be coming down here. I'm Lemmy, I like rock and roll." And he's looking at us, and yeah, keep doing it. That was a pretty good show. Can I swim? I can swim like a fish. Even though I'm very tall and I'm a big dude, I can swim like a fish. I've been swimming it forever. Surfing in Hawaii, surfing here. The pools I go to. Oh man, I'm a big time water person. Big time. Am I a dog or cat person? I like dogs. I like dogs because dogs are the only animal on this planet that will love you more than they love themselves. And cats, I don't mind cats. I don't mind cats. They're kind of the asshole of the animal kingdom. They'll come up to you, you'll scratch them a few times, and they'll take off. Whatever. My favorite animal has to be some type of a monkey mixed with a bird. Or like a bald eagle with a monkey's head. Oh, no. An emu with a monkey's head and monkey arms instead of wings. So it'd be a really tall little monkey. Oh, that'd be nice. That's my favorite animal, is a monkey mew. Whatever that is. But yeah, monkeys or emus are compared, if they could have sex and make little babies, that would be my favorite. 25. Favorite place to live? I would say back in Maui, Hawaii, or Cloudcroft, New Mexico, because I have a lot of memories there with my old man. My pop was so cool. He still is. We used to go over there all the time in Cloudcroft, New Mexico, drive through there to go to Texas. Beautiful little, peaceful little place. Awesome. I think it would be a cool place to live. 26. My favorite color is black. How'd you guess? Black. Nothing, I'm not dark or goth or anything. I think everything looks good in black. From my brother's truck to my truck, what I wear everything black. Everything's all black. Even the ghetto Batman suit, black. Hat, black. Black. That's a good color. That and clear. But you can't see clear. My favorite drink? Anything that's free, I guess. My favorite drink would have to be Martinelli's apple cider. I love that. Love that very much. When it comes to beers or dry, I'm not really much of a hard liquor drinker. I like drinking beer. I like drinking bad beer, like cheap beer. My battery's not going to die yet. Stupid. Get out of there. I like drinking warm beer for some reason. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. I like drinking warm beer. But when it comes to like regular drinks, apple cider Or Julian apple cider. That's what it is. Julian, California makes Julian apple pies, world famous, and they have apple cider that's even better. It's really good stuff. 28. My favorite holiday has to be Mother's Day and Father's Day, because without them I would not be here, and if I wasn't here I wouldn't be here to make you guys entertained. So you can thank me later, and I'll thank them later. My best pet in the world? That's easy. Goes by the name of Angus. And this is Angus right here. I made you jump. Yeah, Angus is my favorite dog. He died. I had to put him down myself. One of the hardest things I ever had to do in my life. About the third hardest thing I had to do in my life was put my dog down. Angus. He was a Chihuahua, Dachshund, Pug, and Poodle mix. He was around for like 13 years and he just got sick. And then I had to put him down the old-fashioned way. Yeah. Okay, forklifts and putting my dog down makes me cry. That's what it is. Oh, the most attractive woman. Any woman that's not full of herself. Don't really care what you look like. If you're not too into yourself, if you're not rude to other people, if you don't think you're all that, if you don't dress up like a whore. They call them ratchets over here, I guess. I don't know where they came up with that name. Maybe because they make that little clicking sound. Or they come in different sizes, like ratchets. Most attractive woman. Someone who just is confident and someone who's just not into themselves so much. I mean, like yourself. I love myself. But don't be full of yourself. I think that's the most attractive thing in anybody's, where they kind of humble themselves. But I don't know. 31. Do I want kids? Oh, I'd love to have kids. I'd like to have 2 boys, just like what my dad did. Name him Jack, little baby Jack. Teach him how to fish, shoot, talk to people, women, all that stuff. I'd love to have kids. I think I'll be a pretty good dad. I can take care of myself when I'm older. Because right now I'm just, I'm surprised I'm still alive, really. I don't know why I survived 27 trips around the sun and I'm still alive. And like I'm not dead or badly injured. It's funny how things happen. Anyway. And the last one is my hobbies. My hobbies are doing YouTube, fishing, writing songs, stuff like that. I don't know. I don't really have any hobbies. Hope you like this. It's been about an 18-minute video. And as always, my hands are dirty. I've been working on my truck. Take it easy.